Hello, comic book community. Lombox Love Affair here with part 3 in this new collection comic book haul. So I bought a new comic book collection, about 5 or 6 comic boxes filled with bronze, copper, and mostly modern comics. A lot of 90s books in there, but had a lot of gold that in my opinion, were books that I was really happy to find. So this haul today is #1 issues. These are #1 issues that I found in this collection that I thought are noteworthy. So if you find these in the wild, I think they're ones that you should consider picking up if you can find them for a decent price. And some of these are first appearances, some are just fun comic books to find. First and foremost, everyone knows this book. Venom #1, the red foil Mark Bagley Lethal Protector book from the early 90s, 93, 92 to be exact, when Venom was at his height. If he's not even, he's high right now too, so everyone loves Venom. But this is when they started to really realize that and capitalize on that. So Venom #1 is always a good one to have, and that is minty. House of M #1. This is a book that is now starting to get some traction. House of M is the series with the WandaVision show picking up and people speculating on its relevance to the show. This was a storyline that I had higher hopes for. I didn't love it as much as I wanted to, but I remember picking it up every month when they had it. The Matrix #1. This is actually the only comic that they produce. It's in some ways a promo comic. I think it's a recalled comic that had some nudity or something. I have to double check, so you can double check that. It is a harder one to find, and this is a really nice condition comic. And what I should also say is a lot of these books are on eBay right now, so if you are interested in any of these, check them out. Link is in the description. Black Widow #1, first appearance of Yelena Belova, the new Black Widow, or she's appearing in the movie that's coming out whenever it is coming out. But this is a book that I think she made an early appearance in. Spider-Girl, when Marvel did its MC2, which second universe. So what if May Parker grew up to become Spider-Girl? This is the first issue of the series. I also had issue 0 with this collection and a bunch of random Spider-Girl issues. So that's a cool one. I'm putting this in here because I liked the Spider-Man story that bridged Sensational Spider-Man, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which is the first issue of this series and the first issue of this storyline. An Amazing Spider-Man. So it was hearkening back to the revising of the origin of Spider-Man and his spider DNA. Another Spider-Man book that I love is the Ramos, not variant, but the version of Spectacular Spider-Man. This is issue #1, Venom the Hunger. This was a cool reintroduction of a different Venom to some degree, and I appreciated Ramos's artwork. I've never read this book, but I do appreciate the artwork on Powers #1. This is Icon, and the series might have transitioned to a different imprint or image of some sort, but Powers #1, just a cool run. There's a couple of other issues from this run that I may hold on to this to see if I can collect the other ones. I'm not sure yet. Gambit #1, really nice copy, embossed cover. Gambit at his height of popularity in the early 90s. Inhumans #1. #5 is a money book, I believe. And that might also have a key appearance of Yelena Belova. But #1 through 4 is what was in the collection. Jay Lee cover art. Cool rendition of the Inhumans. I appreciate that for characters that are not always well regarded in Marvel history. Black Panther #1. This has a little bit of a spine indent, which makes me mad because this book is starting to heat up. But one of his ongoing series that they did in I want to say the late 90s. Mark Teixeira. Sunfire and the Big Hero 6. Key Collector says this is their first appearance. I thought they appeared elsewhere, but maybe not. And then there's an early appearance in this Alpha Flight 17. Well, not a first issue. It is an early appearance of Big Hero 6, which obviously was the Disney movie. And there's talk of it having a reoccurring series. Just for fun, I found this in the collection, a whole run of the Defenders series, 1 through 5, I believe. Yep. Cool, interesting, like, characterization of the characters' faces. I'm digging the artwork. Just an unknown series to me. I didn't know they had this series in the late 90s. Everyone knows the David Finch Moon Knight run was really cool, so this one is currently on eBay too. Moon Knight #1. X Factor #1. X Factor Investigations was founded. Madrox was the leader of this team, or this investigative unit. Got back to some of the original Peter David run of X Factor with this title, but a little bit darker in the wake of House of M, the decimation period of time. Couple more books, 2 more books, and they're connected. So Dark Horse presents Annual 1998. This is the first appearance of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And she later appeared in Dark Horse Presents 114. You got her on the cover. And then had her own series, and there's so many of those in this collection. But Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Hellboy in this issue. This one has a little bit of wear, not too bad, but probably not CGC worthy for me. But you know, Buffy's kind of cooled off a little bit, but still kind of cool to look into this time period of comics. So another short video, just kind of keeping them short and showing off these comic books. So hopefully you liked what you saw. Let me know if you have a favorite down below. And like I said, hit that thumbs up, subscribe. We're working towards 4,000 subscribers. So maybe we'll be there by the time this video posts. Let's see. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and see you next time.